Now we're live, I guess. Yes. Hi, everyone. It's Rick and Jet with you, as usual. And it's day 228 of this war, of Russian-Ukrainian war. We're struggling. I mean, we're resisting. We're not struggling. We're fighting back and fighting back like pretty hard. Counteroffensive continues. Crimean Bridge being hit yesterday. Did you know that, Jed? You probably
Yeah, I
knew.
did know that. I want to find out more about it. It seems like nobody really knows a lot about what happened there. But
Yeah, definitely. We're gonna get to that in a bit. I mean, this is a lot. There's a lot of different information, but definitely no rocket strike version. I guess it's something that is excluded from points
yeah, yeah,
uh, from versions. Yeah, so
yeah.
it's not. And what else? Yeah, let's start talking about this. So yeah, I'm wearing the Crimean Bridge T-shirt today, of
Oh,
course,
nice.
because we were celebrating. It was actually an awesome gift for us Ukrainians yesterday in the morning. It happened like 6 a.m., around 6 a.m.
Okay.
So
Yeah, yeah.
when we wake up, personally, me, I woke up in like around 9 a.m. So there were a lot of videos already posted. So it was such a gift to me, and it made my day. It was
Yeah.
just a holiday for us in here.
Yeah, no doubt. That's awesome.
Russians say that the truck exploded on the bridge. But it's actually hard to imagine, and it's really interesting how would the bridge behave if it will be if a truck be blown on the bridge, and
Yeah.
how many tons of explosives you need to
Yeah, because it's pretty
destroy.
extensive damage. Like, I'm no structural engineer, but I think that would be pretty fucking hard to do. Like,
Yeah, definitely. So, okay,
yeah.
I have some videos for
Oh, nice.
you. Have
What's that?
you seen some videos about it yesterday?
I saw one video. That's it, and it was just like aftermath. So, like the broken bridge and some fire and shit.
Okay, nice. Yesterday I also made a little edit. I'm gonna show it to you a bit later
Nice.
today on the stream. I finally made edits just like the good old times before the war. I had some
Yeah.
fun with it.
Yes, you did.
Okay, just I forgot to open Telegram before we start streaming, so just a second.
Yeah, good.
Opening it up, going to videos and starting showing you some stuff. Hi, fella Charlie. Glad to see you in here.
Yo, Charlie, how you doing?
How you doing? Tell us. Yeah, of course. Мы супер, мы добре. Yeah, I told Charlie that we're great. We're saying super in here, like
Yeah,
when we're trying to say we're great. I'm doing good. B, nice. So yeah, of course we're discussing Crimean Bridge, Charlie. Whoop, whoop. Nice, Jet. So you're the second viewer. Now I know who it is.
uh,
Okay, so we're going to see some videos. Just a second. I'm looking for my. Yeah, I made a Telegram channel, just a private one to save videos I want to show you.
it's a good idea. Then we're not scrolling through for a mile
Yes,
when
yes,
you
it's gonna
find
be
something.
easier to do it like that. I try to
Yeah,
optimize the process, and yeah, I think I'm succeeding. Well, I just need to go to adjust my window capture again. Just a second. Yes, done. Nice. So it's this is the first one. I don't have. Yeah, we don't need a sound for this one. You see, let's pause it.
Yeah, this
for a
is
bit.
the one I saw.
Yeah, so you see, there's two type of bridges in there. The first one is for cars, and it's lower. So it was completely destroyed. I mean, one part of it, like one section of it, was destroyed, but only from one side. So they still can move through the bridge. Cars still can still move, but it's like first it's dangerous. You never know when it can totally break. And the second one, you can just put twice. No, how do you say about leased cars? Twice leased?
Less.
Last? Twice less?
Less.
Twice
cars.
less. Sorry. My cogs are spinning. I forgot the simple word.
Or half as many. I guess
half as many. Yeah, this is going to be the right version for this one. They can only move half as many cars through this one, but we're going to get to that. So, and the section that is for railway, it's burning because the train with fuel was passing it, and explosion hit it, and it was burning for all day yesterday. This was a massive fire in there. Let's go to the next one. Just a second. What do we have in here? There's a moment of explosion. We can see it in here. I just need to go a bit further because and it was a big bang in there. Just look at this. It's a massive explosion, and by the move of fire and how it's moving, you see the direction of it, the spread. It's hard to say what happened there, and maybe this truck is really exploded, but I'm not sure. It's still so uncertain. So it was
That's
really
great.
Yeah, this was a great explosion, a big one. It comes from below. You can see from another angle. I think the answer lies in the water. Well, Charlie, there are some different opinions on that matter, because you see some satellite footages. They are showing us that maybe I have one in here. No, I don't have one satellite image, but I have it in my saved messages, definitely from today, I guess. Just a second. Oh yeah, look at this. So we have a fire in here. Like you see my mouse, right?
Yeah.
We have a fire in here, and if explosion were happening from underneath the bridge, maybe fire didn't burn the road that bad. But who knows? If you can never tell, and you can never be certain when it's tons of explosives. It could have been like up to 10, maybe even more tons in that truck if it was really a truck. So explosives might be like tons of them. So it might behave differently from exploding from underneath the bridge. Well, it is, it's still maybe up to experts to really decide, or at least speculate what happened there. Charlie says the fire from the train comes from the oil inside, I think. I don't know about the road. Another Moskva, we may never know the answer. No, actually, Moskva was that battleship, you remember. Our military actually took responsibility for that one. And they disclosed us the details of the operation. They said that there were 2 Neptune rockets and Bayraktar that was distracting air defense systems that were located on the ship. So they gave us the details of operations. Of course, we don't know if it is, it's for sure, and if it's not another special operation, I mean information operation, but I believe to our military, and I don't think that they will be just lying to us like that. Yeah. Okay. I missed another message, I mean, before that, from Charlie trying to learn a bit of трохи по-українськи. It's a lot harder than Russian for me. Yeah, actually, people who knows, I mean, Russians themselves, like, they cannot speak Ukrainian and they don't understand Ukrainian. We Ukrainians easily understand Russian, but Russians cannot understand when we're talking, when we speak in Ukrainian. So this is actually a nice phenomenon, and
Yeah, it's a good advantage.
yeah, it's actually a super good advantage for us, especially in the beginning of war when we were using word palanita. It is a big roundy bread we have in Ukraine, and Russians usually say palanitsa, but it pronounced like palyanita. So their cogs in their brain just breaking, and they're saying nonsense.
Yeah, it's kind of like mine whenever I try to say any Ukrainian words, honestly.
Well, yeah, but yeah. So Russian language, the native speakers of Russian language, and it only concerns Russians because I'm the native Russian speaker too, but I'm also a Ukrainian native speaker. So this is good. I mean, we can speak both languages. Those Russians can speak only one language. They're all.
Yeah.
Charlie was saying it's more similar to Polish, I heard. Is that true? Yeah, actually, yeah, it's maybe quite half Polish, half Russian. I mean, it's not half. It's self. How do you call it? It's pretty wholesome by itself. I mean, Ukrainian language.
Yeah.
But when you see some similarities with different languages, yeah, with maybe it's even closer to Polish. It's actually pretty close to Belarus language. It is very similar, and Belarus people can understand when we speak Ukrainians, and we Ukrainians understand them. So I'd say we both are more genuine peoples than Russians.
Well, yeah, of course.
So Charlie said, the weirdest thing for me is I'm so used to R being G and not H.
H, yeah.
Whereas G is in Ukrainian is G. G. Yeah, so yeah, it's definitely something. It's actually hard to understand for me right now to explain it to you. I mean, I'm not gonna go into deep.
Yeah, that's okay.
Wholesome was slightly different meaning. It doesn't mean whole. Actually means heartwarming or cute. Yeah, definitely. So it is. We're more whole peoples than Russians.
Yeah, you're more wholesome too, though. I mean,
Well, yeah. Thank you for that.
I wouldn't call Russians particularly wholesome at the moment.
Definitely, we cannot. Now let's get back to the Crimean Bridge. So, some more videos. The one with explosion. By the way, did you hear the sound from the video when I was
No, but
opening?
I was looking at the video feed on the actual stream, so I have the stream muted just so we don't have an echo.
Okay, I also need to ask Charlie if you can hear Jet today and if you could hear the desktop audio from video, which was part of it. Okay. While we're waiting for Charlie's answer, you see some videos in here. So this part of the bridge is totally broken, definitely. And this one is just partly broken, but it's pretty dangerous to move on it.
Yeah, that's insane.
Yes.
That's insane. Like, also, like, I mean, if this was an accident, like, let's just say that for some reason this all happened by accident. What
Yeah.
the fuck kind of coincidence is that there was a fucking fuel train driving by at the time? You know what I mean?
It could be a special operation, like super precisely planned, and if it was, then it's so fucking impressive. Have you seen this meme? There's a HIMARS.
Yeah, I did. Yeah, I saw that, saw that yesterday.
How do you call it? Water mattress, right?
Yeah, like, well, it looks like one of those like pools you would buy for your yard and then fill it up with a garden hose. Like that's what it looks like, one of those inflatable pools. Like.
Yeah, definitely. It's a funny one. I also. Oh yeah, I moved to the wrong chat. It was burning pretty beautifully. Look, it's sunrise, and the sun was covered by the smoke. Awesome. Yeah, so it's just it's an art, I think. Let's see some more. Yeah, this one was pretty huge. We have a meme in here where some deviant dude is saying, given an interview. It was happening like 15 to 20 years ago. He was given an interview, and some fire was behind him, and he said, "Oh." But it was with Ukrainian accent. It was so fucking funny because of that accent. But basically, he's saying, "I like how it burns. They all run in, and I'm just having fun." And it seemed like he was the one who started the fire.
That's awesome.
Okay, did you see? Yeah, we need to get back to Charlie and to see what he was saying to us about. Yep, all audio is fine. Inflatable. What? By the way, what does it mean, inflatable?
Inflatable is like air mattress is inflatable. It just means you can inflate it with air.
Oh, okay.
Like a tire is technically inflatable. Yeah, I got it. Yeah.
Inflatable.
Anything that you can fill with air.
Yes. Oh, Lilo, but that's slightly different. Lilo. What is Lilo?
I don't know. I don't know what it means, but what do you mean, Charlie?
We'll wait for an explanation. Meanwhile, let's get back there. I wanted to show you something too. Oh no! Hey, what? It's not showing you the screen. Is it showing now?
Nope, black.
Oh yeah, it was a lag. So there was a video that came out yesterday. Have you seen it?
I don't think so. No. It's like a fucking partying though.
Yeah, they're partying and they're singing about Kerch Bridge on fire. Your defense is terrified.
That's awesome.
This was awesome. You need to listen it with the sound, man. This is just making me so happy.
Here, I'll mute my mic so I can hear it.
Yeah, do it. I'm gonna start it from the beginning for you. Are you ready to listen? Bridge on fire. Your defense is terrified. So
that is awesome.
You had fun, right?
Yeah. Yeah. So much better with the audio too.
Yeah. This was a festive day yesterday. Whew. At first, I thought that maybe the song, I forgot the words of the song. I never even knew them. And I thought maybe, it's just like when you hear some words and they sound similar to other words, and you
Yeah,
just
totally.
put
Yeah.
some subs in there, and you're starting to hear the subs. But
Oh,
no,
totally.
the words were totally different. They were not like this one. So it was really actually happening in some bar. They actually, the news said that it was a Ukrainian bar. I'm not sure in Ukraine. Maybe it was a Ukrainian bar somewhere in Europe. But this was awesome. It's such a great
Yeah. Oh,
celebration.
yeah.
Yeah, Twitter was blowing up with memes yesterday with the Crimean Bridge, and I
Yeah.
made one myself. Let's watch it. Can you turn your
Yeah. I'll move
sound
my
on?
mic so I can get audio. Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, first I need to get to Twitter. Just a second. Twitter. Wow, so slow. Somehow it's not really working. What the hell? Sorry, man. Twitter is not working. What the hell? Okay,
What the?
I'm just gonna turn it. Oh, I'll need to. Uh, okay, Twitter. Well, let's try it like this. Twitter.com. The Google search wasn't working. I'm not sure what the
Where?
hell was it. Okay, I'm gonna go to my profile. I was posting it yesterday, but I guess you missed it, right?
Yeah, I wasn't on there much yesterday. Briefly a few times, but
Okay, you can turn on your.
okay. I will.
Okay, it's an old Ukrainian meme.
Нихуя себе, блядь. Ты въебал, что ли? Твою мать, блядь. Нихуя себе, блядь. Ты въебал, что ли?
You needed to watch it to see it twice.
Oh, that's awesome.
That's an old meme, old Ukrainian meme where this dude, this grandpa is sleeping, and someone hits him, and he wakes up and he says, "Yeah, this is gonna be censored maybe," but he says. Нихуя себе, which means no fucking way, but also what the fuck? It has two meanings. So
Yeah, yeah,
it's like,
yeah.
what the fuck and no fucking way? Did you just fucking hit me? and he goes back to sleep immediately. This is so fucking
That's so
funny.
funny.
And yeah, of course, I edited with one of my most favorite songs, which I was using in Apex edits.
Yeah.
Here comes the boom. Yeah, this one.
Yeah, totally.
It went well.
Oh, that's awesome, bro. Love it.
Yeah, finally making some art, if you could call it like that.
Yeah.
Again.
All that practice with Apex. It's paying
Yeah.
off on a different subject here.
Memes is something that I love.
Yeah.
Summing up about the bridge, we missed, I guess we missed a comment from Charlie. Let's see. Just a second. I need to change back the view. So it's going to be two of us. So he said, also quote of the week from Zelensky, will Putin survive? And he said, "Meni байдуже," which means I don't care. So he was given an interview. It was kind of short interview. I couldn't find an extensive version, so it was like 5 minutes long. But some European dude was interviewing Zelensky, and he asked him, "What do you think? Will Putin survive this war when Ukraine wins?" And Zelensky was thinking for 3 to 5 seconds, and he said, "I don't care." This was so fucking badass.
Yeah, he is such a badass. I mean,
Yeah. I mean,
that's
you
pretty
know,
much it, man.
with his comic background, he's perfect for this job, really.
Yeah, absolutely.
After that, Charlie said, "I sent you a photo of Lilo on Twitter. That comment was in reference to your question about what водяный матрац was in English." Yeah, by the way, водяный матрац is actually 2 words. It was on the BBC, which is our GB main news program. Yeah, I know what BBC is. Definitely, that channel is the most famous and #1 in UK, right? But why was that shirt? What?
Oh, sorry. I just actually looked that up.
Lilo?
Waterman.
Yeah, I'm going to my private messages to see what Charlie sent me. Yeah, Lilo, water mattress. We call it water mattress in here. Nice. So, also about the bridge, I wanted to tell you that Russians are also saying they actually provided the world with a version that it is a truck that was exploding. And they also like investigated, those investigations of theirs. They investigated that truck came from Russia, not from Ukraine, not from Crimea. I mean, and they think that not only them, but some of us think that it may be just some of their politician games, like not politician, like they have a conquest, not the conquest, also that, but competition between federal security service, FSB, maybe? FSB, and military. So they are actually different forces that are fighting amongst each other. And some say that the military did that. Some say that FSB themselves did that. But anyway, it is even if they did that, it's great because it's fight amongst them. It's fight for the power inside Russia, and it will cause more problems to them. So even if it were them, it's great. And if it was our special forces, then I just applaud, and I cannot, be cannot. Forget that. You know what I mean. They are badasses.
Yeah, they are badasses.
That's it. Do not believe anything until the Kremlin denies it. Yeah, definitely. You always need to think opposite of what Kremlin says. So
yeah, exactly.
If they said that it came from Russia, it definitely came from Crimea then. So what else? They before that, like a couple of months ago, they said if you touch Crimean Bridge, it's gonna be your doomsday, Ukrainians. You don't you dare. If you're gonna hit Crimean Bridge, like nuclear missiles will hit all of Ukraine. Of course, nothing's happening when Ukrainian bridge
is. It's like, what happens if we accidentally wreck our own bridge?
Yes. They are only threats, like empty threats, only talks. They are just never.
Just trying to bully.
Yeah, just bullying everyone in countries around the world. Bunch of losers. It appears that they are just not able to hold on to their words. Okay, now let's maybe move on from Crimean Bridge. We had a lot of fun already. Oh
They
yeah,
did.
last one video I wanted to show you from Crimean Bridge. Just a second.
Oh, the surrender.
They are actually moving through the bridge. No, I just Kerch Bridge on fire. Yeah, opened it again. Where's that video? I just had it in here. What the hell? Oh yeah, this is it. I'm gonna shut them up because their propagandists are talking in this part. But yeah, they're really actually crossing this part. You see, you still can move through the other side of the bridge.
Oh yeah, yeah.
So yes, let's. What did I? Yeah, Crimean Bridge is done for today. I have an important news. Today I become a NAFO fella.
Oh, nice! Congrats.
Yeah, thank you. I bought. You know, you can become NAFO fella by donating. They have another option by buying something on Javelin, Sain Javelin shop. And I bought myself a hoodie, so I'm waiting for it to arrive in about around 2 weeks. So I'm also be having a NAFO fella on the stream, like trademark.
Yeah, that's awesome.
Yes, so I can, and I'm getting deeper inside of it. My, I'm not sure that. Okay, I'm not gonna spoil it, but I have, I have.
News will be coming.
Yeah, NAFO fella already is done. I mean, mine. Just a second. Let's see it. Hey, where's my tweet? Tweets and replies. Yeah, here it is. So you can see me in here, right? You can see the fella. It's me.
Oh, nice.
So I usually
with the Kraber.
Yeah, I have a Kraber. Of course, that's the weapon I choose, right?
Yeah.
So, and of course the samurai's arrow. This skin is called. It's my favorite in there.
Yeah.
Yeah, you see, I have almost the same haircut as I have.
Oh,
in
totally.
life.
It's fucking.
I have this T-shirt. Just a second.
Yeah.
Yes, the same I'm wearing now. I'm usually wearing a skinny jeans, just like this fella.
Yeah.
And I'm also always my favorite shoes are Converse sneakers, so I'm wearing one.
Fuck yeah.
One in here. Yeah. So, Charlie, I'm finally honored to be one of NAFO fellas. To be amongst your fellowship. So, yeah. I also, you see, I started like acting more than just saying, and it really makes me happy because I'm a person who usually saying that I will do it soon and not doing it for a long time. And I don't like it in me, and I started acting for the last months more and more. Yeah, finally bought myself a good camera. Yeah, by the way, Charlie, I bought myself a mic, and if I'm putting it closer to my mouse, I sound even better. So next time I'm gonna have a pantograph and will be sounding even better. And yeah, so. I feel alive right now, and I feel like
Good.
I'm finally acting. So yeah, I'm happy these days.
Hell yeah.
Yeah, hell yeah.
That's awesome. Yeah, I can relate to that. I struggle with procrastination as well. So
yeah,
relatable.
Man. So high five.
Yeah.
The Ukraine ASMR stream next week. Yeah, I'm gonna be saying Slava Ukraini. Героям слава. Or maybe смерть ворогам. What else are we saying in here? I guess that's it. That's all. Oh yeah. Also, I'm Ukraine now, and Russia is a terrorist state.
Yeah.
Better Putin. Okay.
Oh my god, that is awesome.
Yeah, I'm glad that we're having fun today. I'm really having fun today. Thank you guys.
Oh yeah, me too.
Yeah, we actually have a lot to discuss, a lot more to discuss. I wanted to tell you about counteroffensive in Kherson region. Man, this week, like Monday, Tuesday, and Wednesday, I guess it was happening for only 3 days. But let's look at the map. This was just amazing. We didn't even see it coming. It was unexpected, and so suddenly. Your well-known Kherson already, right? So that's a week ago. Let's go back, go forward. You see, and only in 3 days they took 1,100 square kilometers of territory. The front stabilized a bit. You see, some front lines moved like back and forth. And now it is stabilized, so Russians have the new lines of defense. But I think our counteroffensive is on a small pause because we need to. Let me check the word because I actually not sure that I knew it. Just a second, and it's gonna be a Ukrainian language lesson too.
Yeah, we need one.
Accumulate. Accumulate.
Yeah, accumulate.
Accumulate, yes. Накопичити українською. So we're saying накопичити сили. So our forces are accumulating forces, we're saying in here, but yeah, it's definitely...
A better English word would be rally. Like, you rally your troops at the front line and then push forward.
We're rallying our troops on the front line, definitely. But not only troops, when we're saying forces, we're talking about fuel, we're talking about artillery shells and, bullets for guns. So all the stuff that we need to accumulate to be, marching forward. So this is it. And tautology, do you use this term?
No, I don't, personally.
But you know what it is, right?
I'm going to clear it up for myself here.
We use
okay. Gotcha. Yeah. I know
we use it pretty often in here. So when I'm saying when our forces accumulating forces, it's a tautology, and I usually apologize for that. We have such tradition when we are making some tautologies. We usually apologize for that.
Gotcha.
That's how it is. So Charlie says to conciliate the gains. Jet was what does tautology mean? Yeah, I just explained it. And yes. Oh, but Charlie needs to. Oh, maybe I just explained. Charlie, did you get it?
Yeah.
I guess you got it.
Yeah.
Yes. Conciliate the gates. I need to remember this term because I'm gonna just save it for myself because I will definitely forget it. Yeah. Conciliate the gates.
Does it mean consolidate or
conciliate? I love our language lessons too in here.
Oh, okay, yeah. Because conciliate means to like placate, to like pacify. So I think it means consolidate.
Consolidate. Okay, that means to confirm positions. Yeah, but it's a bit different. We were talking about two separate things.
Oh, okay. He did mean consolidate. Okay.
He did mean consolidate. Autocorrect. Yeah, damn autocorrect. It is usually correcting me in the wrong way. So yes, it was going well, and we took like a force part, definitely a force part of all right side of the Dnieper River. Also we use a word Плацдарм in here. Let's check. How do you springboard? Do you use this word? Place of arms. Place of arms, maybe. The second one.
No. Well, I mean, like, I've heard the term spring. There might be like a military use for the word springboard, but a springboard's like a thing. It's like a gymnastics thing.
Okay.
Jumping off of.
Yeah, I got it. So we usually, we usually name the parts of the front Плацдарм. So we usually say Плацдарм on the right side of Dnieper River. So we took like 1/4 of it. Yes, the quarter is the right word to use in this case. Bridgehead makes more sense if that's what it means. Bridgehead. Okay. Let's just stop on that one, that word. So yes, but Eastern counteroffensive was also moving forward and continuing. So let's see what happened this week. Let's move forward. It's gonna be Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Saturday. Yeah, so no, I missed Friday, right? I missed Friday.
Yeah, so a quick week.
But you see,
so yeah, are they trying to? I don't know if I'm pronouncing this right, but Spitove, is that where they're headed?
Yes,
like,
yes.
Is that the idea?
Swatowe is the new defense line, and they are getting closer and closer. You've seen how far they moved this week. Like, it's actually tripled. I guess maybe even. Yeah, it's tripled. The territory is taken back. They tripled, so it's moving forward. It stopped slowed down for the last 3 days. Like you see, last 3 days it moved just a bit, but before that it was super speedy. And yes, so we're having. Let me check that the term again. We're having the consolidation of the games, right?
Yes.
Nice. Counteroffensive, check. Let's move forward. What do we have here? Video of Russian soldiers surrendered with armored vehicle. Oh, it's an interesting one. Let's.
Yeah, I haven't seen.
Yeah, let's get to it. Just gonna go right to the Telegram and probably. It's on YouTube. I'm not sure that we're gonna watch all the video because it's pretty long. But what we had here is that our forces were waiting them at the point they wanted to surrender. So they are moving with a white flag. The quality is shitty. Let me. No, I cannot make it better because it's shitty.
Yeah, that's okay. We can see it well enough.
They're getting closer to forces. You see, one of dudes of our military saying them to stop.
Yeah,
they're still moving. After that, they stopped. I'm gonna fast forward a bit because it's pretty slow. They're getting out of the armored vehicle. They're lying on the ground. They're been strangled. Strangled is the word. I mean, their arms were strangled. Do you use this term?
No, well, we use it differently. That's like for like to like
choke somebody. Yeah, sorry,
yeah.
They weren't strangled.
Yeah. Bound is
bounded.
Yeah, like behind your arm.
Yeah, so you see, they use duct tape to bind their arms and bind also their eyes so they cannot see the positions of our forces when they'll be moved forward. But we have some reports that it is going. I mean, operations like this, when they are surrendering with
Mhm.
their heavy weapons, with their vehicles, there's more and more of these surrendering. So it's pretty good for us because we're receiving not only the prisoners of war, but we're receiving some working armored vehicles, tanks. Sometimes they are artillery systems. I heard about that too, and
Yeah.
yeah, so it's pretty. Like I didn't want to use the word good. I wanted to use
Encouraging?
encouraging, yes. But the other one, when you say you're profitable, maybe, right?
Yeah. Oh yeah. Yeah. Absolutely. Yeah.
Yeah, that's what was I wanting to say, using this construction again. Let's move forward. There were an awesome video of our Humvee provided to us by.
Yeah, I've seen that. Yeah, I watched that one.
You've
That's
seen
insane.
that, right?
Yeah, I saw that one.
This is crazy, really. Those dudes. It's a really long
Fucking
video.
insane, dude.
Yeah, but it's impressive. It's just like from movies from World War II, when
Yeah, it is, man.
everything is exploding, gunshots all around. And there was another video from, I guess, the same Humvee, and in the end, they were unloading people from armored vehicle and started fighting near some Russian positions. You see people are getting out of the vehicle. Also, there was a funny situation when they were screaming to the guy who was supposed to shoot from the machine gun on the top of the vehicle, but he was not doing it, and they were screaming, "Shoot, shoot! Why aren't you shooting?"
Yeah.
So, not everything is going smoothly, and it's
Yeah,
understandable, but it's funny to hear. Sometimes I've seen some videos like this one before, and usually situations like this are happening. They usually scream into those machine gun operators that they must shoot, and they're not shooting.
Yeah, exactly.
Oh, so Charlie says Russia becomes the largest supplier of tanks to Ukraine. Yeah, definitely. Someone from U.S., maybe British military, yesterday said that Ukraine actually has 50% of our military equipment right now. I mean, the heavy weapons, tanks, armored vehicles, and stuff, artillery systems also. It's Russian
Yeah, they
weaponry.
donated them.
Yeah, so half. It's just. Oh my God, this is crazy. But it's so damn good that they are so bad at what they do. I mean, Russians. If they were, if they were professionals, it would be a different outcome of this war.
Yeah,
So
yeah. Thank God for their incompetence, for
yeah,
sure.
definitely. We're so lucky
Yeah.
about this. Let's move forward. I've had some good news for you, maybe some bad too. Let's just move through. Actually, I've seen. I mean, I want to try something new and just move through Telegram messages like from by the dates. It's just gonna be easier to.
Yeah.
Okay.
Let's do it.
Yeah. So Elon Musk, yeah, was becoming a vatnik this week. Have you heard about it?
Yeah. What the hell is his deal? Yeah. I'm hoping that he pulls his head out of his ass here, and
Well,
because yeah, I don't know, or just stay. Like that's the thing is obviously like geopolitical conflict isn't his area of expertise, anyways. So
definitely.
like maybe just fucking stay out of it if you don't have anything nice to say. I don't know.
Yes, I guess he's just too famous and too powerful to
Yeah.
just stand aside and help Ukraine. He needs to. It's actually his position. I mean, he's scared of nuclear war. Definitely, this is his point. That please don't escalate and don't get to nuclear weapon being used, right?
Yeah.
But he just first he don't know that Russia is bluffing, and Russia is also always bullying and always
Yeah.
scaring, and they usually trying to scare everyone to get theirs. So they're just simply bullies, and he doesn't get that. And why did he get that? He weren't in Ukraine. He didn't feel what we felt for years. So we know Russia
Yeah.
better. And Elon Musk, just believe us. If you'll hear this sometimes,
Yeah.
I'm sure you wouldn't, but
But if you do,
just believe us. Russia only understands only force, and they need to be hit hard to get the fuck out of from our land, and they won't use nuclear weapons. Don't be scared about that. They are all talks. You know, they promised us to use it when Crimean Bridge will be hit, but you see, Kerch Bridge on fire. Your defense is
yeah,
terrified. So
nothing
yeah,
happens.
they're terrified, and it's not the first time they are just threaten us with something. We're
Yeah.
if we do something, we're doing it, and they're not reacting with those scary methods they promise to use.
Well,
So
exactly,
yes,
and that's the thing too. Is like just like you're absolutely right about that too. It's like just the Russian like threats and propaganda worked on him essentially.
yeah,
Is what's going on here. Like, and fearing nuclear Armageddon is a reasonable fear for any human to have because that's not a good outcome of anything. But I don't know if Elon Musk is the guy to propose solutions to a problem that we don't know if it actually exists or not. Like, especially when those solutions are extremely detrimental to an entire nation of people.
yes, and I myself were always scared of nuclear war, and somewhere deep, I'm scared right now. But I actually changed my mind about the not change my mind about that, but I think I feel it like most Ukrainians feel it right now. We're actually are ready for anything to see our territories freed again, to see our people freed again. We're ready to be hit by a nuke. We're ready to face this just to get Russians fuck out from our country. Yeah, so it's hard to comprehend,
Yeah.
but yeah, it is like this because we've seen a lot of horrors since February 24th, and it changed us. It changed most of us. I also have read some words about it, how this war changed us. It was a great, like, small essay about that. I'm gonna translate it someday to you. I will remember
Yeah.
about that.
Please do.
Nice one. So Charlie said maybe Elon Musk could also slow. Oh shit! Solve. Yeah, Israel and Palestinian. If he's such a genius, or China and Taiwan. What about world property while he's at it?
Poverty.
Poverty, sorry, yeah. He should also be president of the US, of course. Yeah, definitely. Yeah, that's the point. He's not expert at everything. He cannot be expert at everything.
No, you can't be. And he's obviously an incredibly intelligent human being, but
yeah, of course, he's genius.
Yeah, absolutely. But
Definitely.
you can't be an expert in everything. There's not enough time
in
a human life. So
definitely. Oh, the one I wanted to show you is that like when was it? It was Wednesday. On Tuesday, our armed forces destroyed 44 Russian tanks just in one day. 44 tanks, man. This is fucking crazy. I think it's maybe a record. I didn't see more than this. Haven't seen, yeah. Didn't seen is not correct way to say it. Yeah, so this is an Iranian drone Mohajer 6. It was landed by our forces in, like, it was September 23rd, I guess, 2 weeks ago. And it was landed to the sea. So it survived. It didn't crash. And we will be using it against Russians now, man.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, it's a first.
Another donation.
Yes, it's a first Iranian drone that will be working for Ukraine.
That's awesome.
Pretty awesome, yes. So, Charlie was saying, are there air sirens in Kiev right now? Twitter is going crazy. Let me see. No, I don't see a notification on my phone. I don't think. Maybe sometimes my notifications are not coming to me. I'm not getting them. Yeah, Twitter's going crazy. I hope nothing bad's gonna happen. Russians were hitting Zaporizhzha for the last week. Super crazy. Rocket strike destroyed a building yesterday. I'm gonna show it to you. It's terrible what they did. But we're gonna get to the bottom. We'll need to scroll to the bottom again because it happened today. Let's watch this video. So it's a civil block in Zaporizhzha. You see, houses are just flattened with the ground.
Yeah,
a whole block of them, and it's only a part of that rocket strike. Another part hit a building, a civilian building in Zaporizhzha too.
Yeah, I saw that image.
Yeah, it's crazy. 12 people died instantly, and I guess there will be even more people. I just missed most of the news today. I guess the number is bigger than just 12 people. And around 40 or 30 were wounded. It was in the night today. Zelensky was also posting photos, I guess. Yes, he was posting it today. Just the whole, living block of one building was destroyed, and people who were sleeping in there were buried alive. Fucking Russians. I really filled with hate when we see such things. You see the crater of one rocket. It's fucking huge. It's like 10 meters in diameter, maybe even 15. Bastards. Okay, so let's get maybe to some lighter news. Yeah, what happened today is Slovakia, I guess. I'm not sure. Yeah, they are giving us another 2 Susanna 2 howitzers, and yeah, one of their officials, I don't know who he is. It's Jaroned or maybe Yaroned. He said to mark his 70th birthday, we delivered yet another gift to aggressor Putin. Another 2 new howitzers are now in Ukraine. Yeah, making fun of Putin. Thank you guys for that, and thank you for
Yeah,
howitzers.
always appreciate it.
Yeah, I have a video of Russian jet warplane being hit somewhere in the south, I guess. Look at this. It's just been hit, and now it's gonna burn, and you're gonna see how it crashes. It's just boom. The explosions
Holy fuck.
from those planes crashing are always so
Yeah,
huge.
jet
And
fuel, man.
yes, jet fuel is pretty burny.
Yeah, yeah, it likes to burn.
That's a list of new US packet this week that was given to
Oh,
us.
nice.
It has 4 new HIMARSes, man. Finally, they're providing us with some new HIMARSes. 16 howitzers. And actually, they gave us around 107, I guess. And 16 is going to be a nice addition to that 100.
Oh, definitely.
75,000 artillery rounds, 500 precision guided 155 millimeters artillery rounds, 1,000 remote anti-armor mine systems. Interesting, I don't know what it is. RAM systems. 16 1 and 105 millimeter howitzers, 30,000 mortar rounds. Oh, 200 MaxxPro mine resistant ambush protected vehicles. Let's
Oh, that's
maybe
cool.
let's Google. I wanna show it to you. MaxxPro. It's actually pretty, yeah, pretty massive, and it's defended from mines.
Yeah,
Yeah, brute force, awesome vehicle. Thank you. It's 200 of them. Can you believe it? Just in one package.
that's amazing.
Yeah, that's a package. That's what I could call a really cool package. It contains so much cool stuff in here.
Yeah.
Yeah, let's move on. So, yeah, the funny thing, our president, let me check the word. Ooh, yeah, I stopped in the middle of a sentence. Sorry for that.
No worries.
So yes, we have a nice word in Ukrainian language, Nікчемний, which means pathetic. Basically,
Okay.
it means pathetic, but I guess in this case, let me translate it. It will be
Have a good day,
maybe.
Charlie.
Wait, Charlie. I would. I missed good. Rick, did you see Andrei Melnik's response to Elon Musk's vatnik activity? Yeah, I've seen it. I'm gonna head out now, guys. Great stream as always. Thank you, Charlie. Thank you for being here as always. Yeah, thank you for all these questions and information. And have a great day, fella. Now we're both NAFO fellas, and I'm really glad to be a part of this community. And Slava Ukraini, Charlie. Yeah, by the way, I said Charlie, with Ukrainian accent. Героям слава, каже Charlie. Nice. Charlie, if you're still here, I remember that Andrei Melnik said something badass to Elon, but I don't remember exactly what it was, and I don't think I'm gonna be searching for it right now to not waste time because we don't have much time left. There was one thing. One funny thing, if you still have a couple of minutes to stay here, Charlie, I was, and to you too, Jed, I was talking to both of you.
Yeah.
That I had prepared for the previous stream, but we didn't have enough time to talk about it. But I really wanted to see this funny thing. I also need to go through some Ooh, just a second.
I got Melnick's response here. He
Yeah, you
says,
got it.
"Fuck off" is my very diplomatic reply to you, Elon Musk.
Yeah, this is super badass. Thank you for searching for it.
Yeah, no problem.
So, just a second. I need to get through some messages to get the graphic proof. Yeah, I just found it. Nice. So we had some news in here that in Russia, in St. Petersburg, some people brought a small, how do you call it? Let me check. Small note to the grave of Putin's parents, and that note was saying next, dear parents. Let me get the mic closer to my mouse. Dear parents, your son is showing an ugly behavior. He's skipping history lessons, fighting his desk neighbors, threatening to blow up the whole school. Take some action. So yeah,
That is funny.
yeah, our teachers usually writing those notes to parents. So
Yeah.
it maybe was some teacher, but it was really funny. I just wanted to show you, also show you the pictures of those notes. Just a second. It's important to give proofs, right? Because
Yeah.
I may be. Shit, I'm breaking, getting tired. Just a sec. Yeah, so it says on the grave, it says Putina Maria Ivanovna, it's his mother, and I guess Putin Vladimir Spiridonovich. Oh my god, if they only knew what creature their son will become.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Okay.
so you see this note. Yeah, let's move ahead from the ugly Putin. I don't think we need to finish already, but let's do 5 more minutes. I just want to show you some more awesome stuff. Let me check. What awesome was there? By the way, can you hear the keyboard clicking?
No, not loudly anyway. A couple clicks. Can you hear mine when I was typing on it?
Oh no. Oh, I hear it. Yeah, it's pretty loud.
Okay. Yeah. Mechanical. And it's also kind of close to the mic.
Mechanical. I have mechanical too. Yeah, damn, it's so noisy. Ukraine have their first corvette. It was built in Turkey, and Olena Zelenska, First Lady, was attending the, putting it on her ceremony. So now Ukraine has, and it is called Hetman Ivan Mazepa, who was, one of the most famous hetmans. Hetman is like, not the king, but the military leader of free Cossacks from.
Okay.
They were, I guess, Cossacks were, like spreading. The Cossack movement was spreading on in Ukrainian land from around 14th century. I'm not good at history, sorry. I will definitely fill this gap, this knowledge gap. And yeah, till maybe 18th century, when Queen Yekaterina II, Catherine II, destroyed Cossacks, I mean, physically, and not only physically, but politically. So she was the doom of Cossack. But actually, we have a lot of Cossacks here in Ukraine who is giving the fight to Russians. Yeah, by the way, historically, Cossacks were usually fighting Russians, not only Russians, Polish, the Lithuanian people. The history was messy back then, but Russians were one of the biggest. I mean, not one. They were the biggest enemy of Cossacks. So you see the history loop is continuing, and
yeah,
we history repeats, unfortunately. I hope it's gonna be the last one. Okay, I also wanted to show you an explosion of a warehouse of shells of Russians.
Where was it?
Let me check. It's super huge.
Oh, shit.
Kharkiv Oblast. Yeah,
Okay.
it was just yeah. It's usually pretty beautiful to see. You see, they're cursing, happy cursing. I mean, you
Yeah.
hear that our people are cursing happy. Russian mobilized are already surrendering to Ukrainian captivity. We have a program that is called I Wanna Live. And it's official program. It started not so long ago. Russian soldiers can just get in touch with our government, with representatives, not directly with government. I guess we have some kind of call center for that, and they can just have negotiations how to surrender correctly, to meet at some point, at some time, and to save their own lives. Because if you will not get to our captivity, how do you call it? How do you call the? Let me check.
What do you mean?
The vocabulary. Captive. Captivity. Yeah. It's only one word. Google is giving me only one word.
Okay.
Yes. So if you're not getting into captivity, sooner or later, if you're a Russian soldier, you will be eliminated by our armed forces. So there's only two options, and captivity is best options for Russians. So Russians give up and just surrender. That's all you need to do.
Do it.
Do it.
Do it.
Just do it. Ooh, man, I'm so tired. We're live for hour and 12 minutes. 5 people watching us. I'm really grateful to those who came today, who listened to us. It was really like. Let me check another word.
Grateful?
No, I already used this one. I wanted to say this was a saturated stream. Can you rich maybe?
Rich? Yeah, it was a rich stream. There's a lot going on.
Yeah, rich stream. Not in that sense, not money rich, but
No, exactly. Rich in information.
in information and in joy, I would say.
Yeah, absolutely.
So even when Ukraine is partially under Russian occupation and having a huge, losses in people, in civilian people, in soldiers, we are all still can have fun. Maybe not all of us, because some people are having great tragedies, losing their family members and their friends, and it's actually, some days are really hard to have some fun and to see fun in anything.
Yeah.
But we're trying our best, and actually consider myself a very lucky person, and yeah, I really am not. I really. Let me check another word. Empathize, yeah, and
Yeah.
I empathize the people who lost their friends and family members, and it is just unbearable and Can you help me here?
Unfathomable.
Wow, it's actually a new word. Can you type it, please?
Yeah, I'll type it.
Yeah, air raid alert just cancelled, so I guess it was going. I just didn't see
Oh,
a
it was
message when it started, but it was going. You typed the word, right?
Yeah, I did.
Unfathomable. Wow, I never heard it before. Let
I
me
think it's the one you're
check.
looking for.
Yeah, maybe it is. Ooh. Oh yeah. Well, I'll definitely remember this word and will be using it. Thank you, man.
Yeah.
I learn something new every day.
Me too. Me too.
Yeah. Whew. Well, I propose to finish for today. I still have a lot to show you and to tell you, but I'm getting super tired. I'm still not, that ultra experienced streamer. And I still need to get used to this and to adjust, but I still was much more energetic than I am sometimes. And
Yeah, you're
I
doing great.
guess, thank you, man. Thank you. I thank you, Jed, for being here with me as usual. You're the best.
Always.
By the way, I
You're the
forgot
best.
to one important thing I forgot to say. We gathered the money for
Oh, for the car.
the car. I've told you that before, right? You've seen it
Yeah. Oh, for sure.
on
But yeah, we
Twitter.
gotta let the viewers
I was
know too.
posting. I was just wanted to say
Yeah.
it to the people who's watching us right now. So
Yeah.
last
Yeah.
stream we were gathering money and we raised the needed sum, and the guys already found the car and bought it. Even bought it. It will be delivered to them like tomorrow. Sorry, maybe even today. And also that sum. Was even more that they needed, and they also bought, I need to translate. I don't. I'm not sure that that word is well binoculars. How do you call
Yeah. Binoculars. Yeah, for looking far
binoculars?
away. Or do you mean? Yeah.
It's the first thing they bought, and the other one. Let me check. Thermal imager.
Oh yeah. Okay. Yeah.
Thermal imaging
Night vision.
camera. They bought two of this things.
That's awesome.
Thermal imager camera,
Yeah.
which is pretty costly, I guess, and
Yeah. Those are.
the binoculars. It's super awesome. So we even exceeded the goal. We not bought.
That's awesome.
Yeah, we bought not only a car but also some equipment. So yeah, we made a great support to one of our units, and definitely we will be raising more money for exact goals like this one
Yeah.
on
Totally.
next streams. So once again, I thank you, Jet. I thank you all.
Thank you.
For more people who's watching us at the moment. I see you in a week. We're gonna be streaming the same time in a week.
Yep.
Love you all, guys. Slava Ukraini.
Heroям slava.
Yeah. And also Slava Nazi. You can just say death to the enemies.
Death to the enemies. There we go.
When I say
Or they can surrender. Or they can surrender.
oh, they can surrender. Yeah. If If they are smart enough, they will surrender.
Yeah.
It's actually a nice adjustment to this one today. Thank you for noticing that.
Yeah, totally.
Once again, it was a great stream, and I see you in a week. Bye.